Hello everyone, my name is Clantis and welcome to my channel where I do YouTube education. So without further ado, without wasting your time, let's get into today's video. All the beginner YouTubers, please come forward because I want to have a small chat with you. I'm hoping that this video is not going to be too long. So I'm assuming that at the beginning of 2022, a lot of people resolved that they were going to start their own YouTube channels. Now, I have been seeing new channels popping up. I've also been having a lot of beginner YouTubers coming to my DMs and saying, okay, I've started a YouTube channel, now what? Now, I have been interacting with a lot of them on my Instagram. If you are not following me on my Instagram, please make sure that you do so because I do personal interactions with yourselves. I promise I do respond to every DM that I get. As you can see with the title of this video, that some YouTube channels will fail at monetization. Some will not even get monetized at all. Now, the major reason for this is because the YouTuber themselves, they may have a different mindset or a different attitude about themselves, either overconfidence or thinking, okay, I just started this thing, I know within a month I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers and within 3 months I'm going to be at 100,000, and it does not work like that. So I'm sure by now you know what are the requirements for you to get monetized on YouTube. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 public watch hours, 2-step verification activated, as well as no community guidelines violations on your channel. Usually the beginner YouTuber does not read the policies, so they come in with energy and vibe, and they even come in with popular music as their background, and then they get hit with either a copyright claim or a copyright strike, which of course becomes a factor as to why your YouTube channel gets rejected at monetization. Go back and read it so that you know as you move forward with your YouTube journey, you do not make the mistake of using popular music as your background, and then as a result, you jeopardize your monetization chances. Now, the second thing that I've also noticed with some beginner YouTubers is the passion to make videos. I get it. I think you may have heard somewhere that having a YouTube channel gives you the opportunity to make money, which is actually true. And I encourage that, especially in the times that we live in where everything is just so uncertain. So some people, you can just tell that they are doing this because they want the money aspect of it, but not passionate about video making. So it's very important that you have some kind of passion for what you are doing. Have passion for your channel. Treat your channel like a baby, like your own baby, because you have to grow this baby and you have to ensure that this baby is well fed with content. And not only you feed this baby with content, but you also have to be consistent in uploading this content so that your channel will have a chance to start gaining momentum. My third point, content. Content on YouTube is king. It is what makes or break YouTube channels. So if you are going to be creating content that nobody is searching for on YouTube, then you are as good as going to fail at monetization, because it's going to take you forever to get monetized simply because people are not watching your videos. Now, again, I get DMs from people who started their YouTube channels on the 1st of January. Again, I'm assuming it was their New Year resolutions to have a YouTube channel. And they say that I have been uploading and uploading. Sometimes I upload every day. Sometimes I upload 3 times a week, but I'm not seeing any changes. I'm not seeing any growth or any improvement with my channel. Yes, you are not going to see any improvement or any momentum at this point in time. It's only been 3 months since the existence of your channel, so you still have a lot to do. Now, one of the things that you need to have within you as a content creator on YouTube is patience. While you are being patient, you also have to exercise consistency with your content. The fourth thing that I get in my DMs is, oh my goodness, it's been 3 months since I started my channel, but I'm not seeing any subscribers, I'm not seeing any views. Again, at this point in your YouTube journey, you are not going to see as many subscribers and as many views. As a matter of fact, one morning you will wake up with 10 subscribers. The following morning you wake up, you only have 1 subscriber. That is part and parcel of being a YouTuber. It's the nature of the game. Sometimes you're going to have people who will subscribe to your channel and then change their mind, or maybe you will be followed or subscribed to by bots, and YouTube usually remove bots. Sometimes it's because you have violated some community guidelines where you had gone to other YouTubers' comment sections and start asking people to come and subscribe to your channel. That YouTube doesn't like at all. It will get you losing subscribers like flies falling from the wall after dooming them. So that is why I don't want you to worry about numbers. Stop worrying yourself about numbers. Numbers will crush your spirit, especially at this point in your YouTube journey. The only numbers that I want you to worry about is your click-through rate as well as your audience retention. These two metrics are extremely important for the momentum of your channel to start improving. What do I mean by click-through rate? This means that you see where in your analytics you see impressions, meaning that you upload a video, then YouTube samples your video maybe to about 25 people, and then what YouTube will do is check how many people clicked on your thumbnail, and after clicking on your thumbnail, how many people started watching, and once they started watching, how long did they stay watching that video. Now your goal as a YouTuber is to ensure that your videos are so engaging enough that it keeps people watching from the beginning to the end of your video. Once that happens, that is when YouTube takes the video and samples it maybe to 100 people, and once again it will check how many people click on your thumbnail and how many people after clicking watch and stay watching that video from the beginning to the end, or at least a big chunk of that video before they click out. The most tricky part about being a YouTuber, especially when you upload videos, is the first 30 seconds of your video, because that is where many people click off, especially once they realize that this video is not going to do anything for them. So why should they even bother? So it's imperative that you connect with your audience. That way they get to see and also trust and believe that what you are saying is true, and then you know what you are saying in order for you to convince them to buy whatever you are selling to them. Rather than you disconnecting with them and they have no idea what is it that you are looking at, instead of looking at them when you are doing your presentation on camera. And in so doing, ensure that your videos are engaging for the potential audience, to ensure that they enjoy the videos and they walk away being satisfied. So do not create videos that are not going to do anything for your channel. However, I would advise you to experiment with variety of topics on your channel. That way you're basically trying to introduce your channel to the YouTube algorithm that, hey, I'm here, I exist, and this is what I post. So while you keep posting the variety of topics on your channel, you will get away with it. Number one, this variety of topics that you upload on your channel, it helps you to improve as a YouTuber. You will also improve with your presentation, confidence, and self-esteem the more you upload on the channel. Open yourself up to learning as a YouTuber. If you are not going to want to learn, unfortunately, you are going to be in a very wild sea, not knowing exactly which direction to take. The reason why YouTube is a community is because you are going to find people who are going to comment in your comment section and tell you, hey, if you did 1, 2, 3, hey, if you did 1, 2, 3. They are basically not criticizing you negatively. They are constructively criticizing you by helping you to succeed on the platform. Never ever take offense in people that try to contribute something to your channel, especially when they say, hey, try to look at the lens, don't look at the screen finder. That is not offensive. So that is somebody constructively telling you that if you connect with me, then I am interested in watching your video from the beginning to the end. Versus when you are looking at the screen finder and we are not connecting, I have no idea what you're talking about. Therefore, that means you are disinterested in me, so they click off. So be careful of those little things when you are a YouTuber, especially when you are beginning at this beginning stage. Guys, I understand. I get it. The aesthetic looks great. Do not make the mistake of being pretentious, because that is exactly what people are going to see, that this YouTuber is so pretentious, and they will click off your videos. Especially with the hookah booka duka thing, do not do that at all, because I think it falls under the community guidelines under drugs, because nobody knows what exactly you are smoking, and YouTube might flag that YouTube video for displaying of drugs on your channel. So just be careful. Do not make those tiny little mistakes that YouTube may deem to be violating community guidelines. Now you're going to have to wait another 3 months or 6 months for that violation to go away, and as a result you'll be in limbo without getting monetized, because YouTube will keep rejecting your application. So don't make those mistakes, please. So at the end of the day, it's totally up to you whether you listen to what I've said in this video. After all, it is your channel. Unfortunately, the ones that are going to fail at monetization are those that will keep stressing and obsessing over numbers. As a result, their spirit breaks and they quit YouTube altogether. Of course, if you are going to quit YouTube and stop uploading on your channel, that channel is going to die, and of course, if it's dead, it's not going to be eligible for monetization. So that is all that I wanted to say. If you think this video has added some kind of value to your YouTube journey, please give the video a like, because guys, a like button does help my YouTube channel with the algorithm. Also leave me a comment down below if you have any question regarding YouTube. Consider subscribing to my channel and click the bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I will also highly appreciate it if you share this video far and wide to new YouTubers or somebody that is thinking about starting their own YouTube channel. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time with a new video. Goodbye.